Doing good. You're a quarterback here at UVA. How much you transfer from North Texas, TCU, Oklahoma? Tell me your experience from learning all three. You've been through all three teams.
What have I learned it from all?
Yeah.
I think I was at different stages in my career at each one, and you go back to OU. I mean, I was a young buck, and I mean, we won the Big 12 championship. I learned what a really a successful team looks like, and what a championship team looks like, and also learned too about patience. I mean, I was a freshman, and I mean, you're the guy in high school. You come down and you got to wait some time, and you're just not ready yet. And so I go, and at TCU I learned the same thing. I think my first year I got to learn for 7 games, and then I get thrown in and I play against Baylor, and they're top 10 in the country, and I win that game, and I'm on top of the world. And then we're going into Stillwater the next week. They're a top 10 team also, and we get beat by about 40 points. And so learning how to handle the ups and the downs. I mean, I was at a high, and then I get down to a low, and then injuries at TCU. I just kind of learned how to handle adversity while I was there at TCU. And then North Texas, really just finding the love for the game, just really falling back in love with the football, and so I think I learned a lot there, and really appreciated my time there. Yeah, I mean, it's the culture's been instilled here, and Coach Elliott's done a great job, and I think the returning guys, Josie, Ja, and Sage Ennis, have done a great job of being able to really enforce that culture, and it's been great.
And how much Tony Elliott and the offensive coordinator, Coach Kitchen, been helping you with the offense and everything, learning?
Yeah, they've helped me a ton, and they've also too been good about asking what do I like and understanding my strengths. So they've helped me out a ton there, and we were able to kind of pick each other's brains.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I know UVA, you've been here for a long time. Tell me about your experience being there, being loyal to the organization and everything.
Yeah, I came in 2020 right when COVID started, so it feels like forever ago, but time flies. But it's been awesome. There's so many things I've learned over my time here. There's so many connections I've built. I wouldn't change it, like I said, for anything. I'm just a loyal dude at heart, so I'm loyal to UVA. I'm loyal to any coach that's in front of me. That's what I'm doing until I can't play no more.
And what do you expect for the defense this year? I know last season it's been a lot of ups and downs and stuff. I know stats-wise, it's like it haven't been good in the run game, pass game. I know y'all want to be better than that. Tell me about that this year. How much Tony Elliott wants you to be more vocal for the defense and stuff, especially up front.
Yeah, we want to improve our stats, dramatically. Whether that's stopping the run or rushing the passer, improving those areas. But to also think being more consistent. I think that's something we've struggled with in the past. There's been moments where we've shown we can be a really dominant defense, and there's times where we haven't been as consistent. So I think we have the pieces now where if a couple people get hurt, it's not going to be a dramatic change. It's still going to be guys rolling in playing to the standard.
And you brought in a lot of transfers, for example, like Mitchell Milton, who came from Ohio State and knows about winning championship. He came from a national championship. Tell me how much he learned about the culture. And I know y'all two have been tight since high school and everything.
Yeah, I think for the most part, you start to understand there's a common theme with teams that, have made it to that, that peak of college football. And that's that, they're tight-knit. And those guys, revolve around a cause. They all follow each other. The work's the work is what we like to say. So that never changes. But we have a group of guys that are really driven by a common goal. You can do a lot of good things.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Linebacker for Cal. Tell me about the experience you've been having so far, especially coming from the Big 12 now to the ACC.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a great jump, and I think us coming to the ACC has been huge. I think we get to experience new style offenses, and I think it helps me as a linebacker and helps our whole team. But overall, the coaching staff has been great. They've been super helpful with adjusting to the ACC and whatnot. I think last year we had a prominent showing, especially defensively, of what we can do from coast to coast, and so we hope to continue that and just keep building.
And how much did it help you adjust your game? Like, okay, now I have to look in the film, be like, okay, this like we used to play Pac-12 team. Now it's like ACC teams. They get more aggressive, more down. They know how to run the ball and everything.
Yeah, I think it's great, and it helps me as a linebacker, especially. You know, being able to play the run better and to experience different styles of offenses is great. You know, that makes you just a more versatile player, in my opinion. And so, you know, watching film with all these ACC teams, you know, I could notice a difference from these Pac-12 teams. But I think with the mix of our coaching staff and you know, being able to prepare us has been awesome. And I think they've helped us, you know, adjust like effectively and well to the ACC.
And you bring in 2 new coaches, defensive coordinators, Terrence Brown and Vic Soto. Tell me how much you learned from them, especially having 2 defensive coordinators.
Yeah, they're great, and they were both in house. So you know, being able to elevate them to the co-defensive coordinator position is huge. I think everyone respects the hell out of them. I think they both are people that they love. You know, everyone loves Coach Vic, everyone loves Coach TB, and so to be around them and have them be our defensive coordinators is awesome. You know, I think you know, Coach Vic brings a lot of energy. You know, likes to rush the passer, likes to create havoc in the backfield, and then Coach TB is the mastermind of the backfield, and you know, he'll get us right in coverage. So having both of them is awesome.
And I know tough losses, like you said, your first time AAC. It's not like it really tough, like one possession games. Y'all be looking like, okay, we can't just have stuff like that. It's like we gotta be better, but we can't have self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, it's true. I think like you were saying, being able to limit the self-inflicted wounds is huge. You know, being able to put yourself in the best possible position you can, and then just, you know, being able to finish. I think we were in so many close games that we were just right there, but right there isn't good enough. You know, we got to get over that hump, and so, you know, just those few plays change from a 6-7 team to a 10-2 team. You know, and that's from going from the LA Bowl to, you know, possible ACC championship. And so, you know, especially this offseason, we've really instilled being able to finish, being able to effectively communicate, and have the team complete the task that needs to be done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I look forward to continuing to get better, both me personally and as a team.
Now, last year, y'all made it to the ACC championship and the college football playoff as y'all first year in ACC. Tell me about that experience, especially as their first time in ACC, and nobody not expect that to happen.
Exactly. Nobody expected that. Nobody really believed in us. We took that with a grain of salt, with a chip on our shoulder. In the offseason workout, we put in the work. We fully expected to do what we did last year. It wasn't a shock to us because we knew the work that we put in. And getting there was amazing, but now we got to go there and we got to win those games. Not enough just to get there. You know what I'm saying? We got to go there and we got to win. So last year, we're not satisfied with it at all. We're excited for the challenge for this upcoming year to go do it and go win those games this year.
And y'all had one of the best run game defense in the ACC. You can tell me about that. Y'all took the pride on the run game stuff. Tell me about that.
For sure, man. We had a monster front up front, and guys like Elijah Roberts, Jerry Harrison, Hunt, Tank Booker, man. Those guys were amazing. Really truly helped stop the run. Obviously, we had great linebackers as well. So yeah, we pride ourselves in being able to stop the run, being able to make teams one-dimensional, and that's how we, you know, able to stop a lot of teams. So it'll be another focal point this year, being able to stop the run again, make teams one-dimensional.
In the last 2 games of the season, in the ACC championship and the first round of playoffs, y'all gave up more than 30 points. And I know y'all took pride on that because y'all don't want stuff like that happening again, especially this offseason. I know y'all took a lot as motivation.
For sure. It was a lesson. We treat those last 3 games as a lesson. We learned a lot. And like you said, we took pride in that. You know, usually we didn't give up, you know, that many points that we did those last 2 games. So we got to be better. You know, we took that to heart, and we embraced that all season, put in the work, ready to go back to those stages, those levels, and change the outcome.
I know you've been getting on your team a lot, and like you said, this ain't last year. This is a new year. Y'all have a target now because y'all came in the first year was making a lot of noise. People didn't expect you. Now it's like, okay, everybody got their eyes on you now.
Exactly. So there's no more shocking people now. Like last year, we were able to kind of, I won't say sneak up on teams, but teams just, they weren't expecting, you know, what we were able to do. But this year, everybody, you know, we'll probably be circled on a couple teams' calendar this year. And we're excited for that challenge 1,000% because we know that now we're going to get everybody's best game, their absolute best. And that's what we want. We want to go, so even at your best, you know, we're still going to, you know, come and we're going to do what we do.
Thank you so much. Tracy, Legacy Making Sports. How you doing today, my man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Last year, y'all got the experience of college football playoff. ACC championship. Tell me about that experience, especially y'all first year in the ACC.
It was cool. But I think the cooler thing was proving to everybody that we can do what we did and that we can do it at a high level. We can play football at a high level.
And y'all had one of the best run game defense in the ACC. Tell me about the mentality this year for the defense still. Like, y'all still hold that edge and stuff.
Absolutely. All we did last year was chase the standard that we have set for ourselves, and this year we're going to keep continuing to chase the standard. If we chase the standard, we're going to keep doing the same thing.
And you being the vocal leader for the linebacker core for the defense, tell me what you think would be a challenge this year from last year for this year.
Just getting all the guys on the right team. I mean, we had a big turnover. We have a lot of different personnel, so getting all the guys on the same page. But once we do that, we'll take off.
And I know the last two games, the ACC championship and the first round of playoffs, y'all gave up more than 30 points. Is that like a mentality like, okay, we can't let that happen again, especially the defense side of the ball, because we can't let stuff like that happen again?
Absolutely. As a defense, we want to go into every game and have the offense scoring 0 points. So when they score one touchdown on us, they score a field goal on us, like, we're upset. We don't want them to have any points. Like, we want a donut on the board every single game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
What can you and the defense do on your side of the ball to help show progress within the ACC?
I think for us, it's getting turnovers. I would say that's something that we honed in on a lot this offseason, especially in the back end, corner safeties. Our goal is to get at least 10 interceptions in the back end from the corners and safety collectively. And I think if you look across all conferences, that's what teams do well. Teams obviously get turnovers, get the ball back. So I think if you do those teams, it'll set you up for success to have a great season.
Okay, I got one more question for you. Team goals aside, what is a personal goal that you set out for yourself for this upcoming season?
I think just being a leader. Besides all the other football stuff, I would say being a leader is what's most important to me. Being a mentor for the younger guys, because I had mentors when I was a younger guy. So being that to guys who need me to be is definitely one of my biggest goals. And I got to do that a little bit last year. We had tons of freshmen playing, so for me, that was my opportunity to step up and be a good teammate and help those guys prepare, because you don't really know when you're younger or when you're new how to prepare, how to do things, how to go about it. So for me, that's definitely a step I'm gonna take.
Okay, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And your defensive coordinator, Coach Bobby April, added another co-defensive coordinator, Andy Thompson. Can you tell me about his philosophy, add his stuff into the defensive stuff with your Bobby April?
I mean, we're just gonna be aggressive. Definitely, the combination of both is amazing. We have the ability to do so much, and I think something that Coach Thompson brings is a lot more aggressiveness, and I think all that starts up front, and obviously it comes to us in the back end. So I think we're not gonna wait. We're gonna go, and I think all those things with them two together make us better as a team.
Thank you so much.
Got you. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to make it to NFL.
And your defense now adding another co-defense coordinator, April. Can you tell you about that now? Can you tell you about that?
Yeah, Coach Thompson and Coach April coming together.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a good thing. You know, it's always better to have two guys that have really good knowledge about football. And just seeing them meshing together has been really good, and they're just sharing each other whatever they have in common. And it's been great over spring ball having them coaching us.
Now, being a 2-year start, can you tell you about from last year to this year how much knowledge you gained from that and everything?
Oh, a lot. You know, the off season you obviously spend a lot of time in the weight room running, but like this off season I feel like we really spent a lot of time in the playbook, different coverages, different schemes, and I feel like the knowledge have really grown.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.